Cooking with Garner. So in today's video, I'm going to be making this delicious sirloin steak with some cheesy garlic bread. Very simple ingredients. All you need is your sirloin steak, some sort of bread, garlic, butter, salt and pepper, 2 block cheeses, some parsley, and some rosemary. Very easy. All right, let's start off with our garlic bread. All right, let's start off with some delicious cheesy garlic bread. First off, just grab a knife. All right, and just cut your bread right in half. And just like that, you have 2 loaves of bread. You can put those off to the side. And now, you're gonna take these off to the side and take your garlic. All you need is 2 or 3 cloves, and the rest just put off to the side. Next up, take your cloves, and you can do this one of 2 ways. You could either take a knife and cut up your garlic, or you can use a garlic press. For the sake of time, I'm going to use a garlic press. First, just take a knife on the garlic and hit the garlic, or the cloves, because that'll make it really simple to peel off the skin. All right. Now, you're just gonna take these and put them in your garlic press. And just press it all out. And just like that, you have some really good garlic. All right, now we're done with that. So we're gonna add just a hint of salt. Now, take a cheese grater and you're gonna shred 2 types of your favorite cheese. I'm using Colby Jack and some sharp cheddar. All right, so now we've got our cheese shredded. You don't need much, just about that'll work. And you're gonna take some parsley. Don't be too generous because it can ruin your flavor. And you're just gonna simply cut it up. I'd say that's probably about good. You're just gonna mince that. All right, so here's our parsley. And now that I'm kind of looking at it, it's a little too much. So I'm gonna take out some. That's really all we're gonna need right there. So then you're just gonna take over your parsley and your garlic and kind of add it into your cheese. Then just grab something like a spoon and mix it all together. Make sure you get it all incorporated well and kind of turn it into like a paste almost. You can add more parsley or more garlic if that's how you like it, but I'd say this is good for me. All right, so that's about good. Now we're just gonna take over our bread and put some of this onto our bread. Then, just with the back of your spoon, kind of flatten it down onto your garlic bread. Now I'm just gonna do the same to the other piece. Perfect. And you're just gonna do the same thing, and feel free to use more than what looks like it's needed. So here's exactly what we're looking for. Looks delicious. Not quite done yet though. Grab some aluminum foil. Just lay it down lay these on there and cover. All right, now is when you want to set your oven to 350 and let that heat. Voila. Now we're gonna just grab a pan. Anything will work, I'm just gonna use this. Just throw this on top, and it's okay if your oven isn't preheated yet, but just throw this in for about 10 to 12 minutes. All right, now I'm gonna clean this up and let's move on to our steak. All right, so now we're moving on to our sirloin steak. First off, just take your steak and move it over to a board. Now, just grab your salt and pepper and season your steak. Feel free to season it very generously. All right, now that we have our steak, we're gonna take it and put it into our pan. All right, so now we have our steak in our pan. I'd also suggest to take this time to clean off your cutting board, because you never want to leave that raw meat on your cutting board, because later we're gonna put the cooked meat on. All right, let's turn on our heat and take our butter, put that in, and kind of get that going. I just need to grab some tongs and also throw in some rosemary. I'm also gonna take some garlic and put that in too. Why not? All right. So let's just kind of get that going a little. Feel free to cook on high heat. All right. So let's just get that butter all around the sides. All right. Now I'm gonna flip the steak, and you can see already it's starting to get darker on the top. That's perfect. Just want to get this butter all fully melted, because that'll help. All that bubbling you hear around the edges, that's perfect. That's what you want. And just be careful, because as this butter gets hotter and hotter, it'll start bubbling up and it'll hurt if it hits you. Now I'm just going to flip it one more time. Alright, and you can see this side is also getting that nice layer. Now what I'm going to do is take all of our stuff and move it on top. That's perfect. And kind of move it to the top of the pan. Now what you want to do is grab a spoon of some sort, kind of tip the pan upwards, and scoop all that good stuff onto the top of the steak. Fantastic. You're just going to repeat this a couple times, just constantly flipping and basting. And before you know it, your steak will be ready. All right, before we slice our steak, let's take a look at this. And that is just how it should be. Just take them, and we're gonna cut them. Mini, little, delicious garlic breads. All right, now onto the steak. All right, so here's our steak right here. Looks great. Now, all you're gonna do is cut it into pieces. All right, and there's your steak. It's a little red, but I like it red. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. See ya.